Hey everybody, it's Henry's HowTos. I'm going to show you how to make honeycomb toffee. Let's get straight into it. So just into a small saucepan with a candy thermometer, we're going to start adding 2 cups of white sugar. To our sugar, we'll add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 cup of golden syrup. Now this can also be done with maple syrup, which I've done in the past, and it's just as good, if not better. And we'll also add in 1/3 of a cup of cold water. And just on a medium heat, we just want to bring this to the boil. Now you don't need to stir this, as it will just dissolve on its own. The more you stir, the more it will crystallize. So all we're realistically doing now is bringing this up to the hard crack stage. Now generally this is around about 150 degrees Celsius. So this shouldn't take longer than about 10 minutes, so do keep an eye on your thermometer. Just remember, sugar does just rise rapidly. So you want to make sure it's not going to overflow either. And most importantly, don't actually touch it or get it on you. Okay, so we're at 150 degrees now, which is the hard crack stage. So I've just turned the heat off. First thing we'll do is take our thermometer out. And we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of bicarb soda to this. And we'll just stir that in, but be careful, as you can see it will start to bubble. So like I said, you don't want to get this on you. So just stir that through. Now as you can see here, I've just lined the baking tray up with some baking paper, but I've let it overlap up as well. And we'll just pour this straight in. And make sure to get all of that out. So guys, at this stage, that's all there is to it. As I mentioned, make sure your baking paper overlaps like that, because as you can see, the honeycomb actually rises up when you pour it in. And I must say, it does smell amazing. So all we really need to do now is just let this rest. It's going to set on its own. There's nothing we need to do at all. And another important thing to do is don't go touching it with a spatula or shaking it or anything, because you're going to make it collapse. We don't want that. Just let it naturally do its thing. So guys, I've left mine for 2 hours just to be safe. As you can see, it's rock hard, so it's definitely good to go. So just carefully take it out. Now if you take it out and you find it's still moving and warping, put it back in because it's still not set. In my case that's not a problem, it's rock hard. So make sure there's no paper stuck to that. So now all that's left to do is basically just break this up into pieces. Just like that. Now do try to be a bit gentle because you don't want little shards. You want like decent pieces like that, or like that's fine. Alternatively, what you can do is pour liquid chocolate over all of it, and then slice it so you make crunchy bars or violet crumbles. But that's all there is to it. So you saw how simple that was. It barely costs anything. And I always think to myself, why is it so expensive when I go to the stores? So make it yourself next time. You saw how easy that was. Now as for storage, do keep this in an airtight container in a dry place, and you'll get maximum about 2 weeks out of this, and then it will start to go soft. So try and have it before then. But I mean, it's very addictive, so if it lasts that long, I'll be really surprised. I hope you like that, guys. Please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook, Snapchat and Instagram. If you've got any comments or suggestions, just leave them at the bottom, and I'll see you all next time.